Imagine sending an invoice for $8,147, not for a team of people, not for a month of work, for a single AI service you built from your laptop. This one invoice reveals the biggest mistake people make when they try to make money with AI. They get obsessed with the tool, but nobody buys the tool, they buy the outcome. A marketing strategist named Todd Creasy realized this after getting burned out by the traditional agency world. He said, "You don't sell Midjourney images, you sell ad creatives that convert. You don't sell ChatGPT prompts, you sell outreach emails that get opened. The tool is invisible. The solution is everything. Once you truly get that, you have the keys." That's why this isn't just a list of the best AI tools to make money. This is a blueprint, a 5-step ladder of services, starting with the one that can land you your first client this week and climbing all the way to the high-ticket system that generated that invoice. So, let's take the first step, the single easiest service you can offer, the one that can get you your first $500 a month. This service starts with a feeling I bet you know. The Sunday night dread. That quiet desperation of faking it through another week at a job where you feel miserable, neglected, and just wrong. That was Chris Hanna. He'd been fired twice and felt unemployable. So he walked away from a 6-figure salary to bet on himself, starting a video creation service. He immediately hit a new wall, the soul-crushing manual work of editing short-form videos, especially adding captions. It was frustrating and time-consuming. He was wishing a tool existed that could just do it for him. And then he found it. The first tool on our ladder, Submagic. For Chris, this changed everything. A task that used to take an hour now took 90 seconds. He could upload a video, and the AI would automatically transcribe it, add animated captions, emojis, and even zooms. This wasn't about being a tech genius. It was finding a $20 a month solution to a $1,000 a month problem. This is the first and most important form of AI leverage. A tiny cost for a massive increase in output. Chris plugged Submagic into his agency and his revenue shot up by 300%. That's not a typo. 300%. He now has 10 active clients and he's growing across North America, all because he found one of the best AI tools to make money by solving one simple, boring problem. The service he offers is viral captioning. You can do this too. Find 5 local businesses or creators who are posting plain videos. Offer to create this dynamic caption style for them for $100 a month each. That's your first $500 a month just by letting an AI do the heavy lifting. But solving a boring problem is one thing. What about a creative one? This is where that second fear kicks in. The voice that says, "Okay, captions are one thing, but I can't design. I'm not an artist." Take Maria, a freelance graphic designer. A few months ago, she was panicking. Her clients started to vanish. The reason? They could get good enough graphics from AI for free. Her entire career was being threatened by a machine. So she decided to fight fire with fire. She subscribed to Midjourney, which for about $30 a month gives you access to one of the most powerful image generators on the planet. She sat down at her computer, ready to fight. And she didn't just type, "Make me a logo." That's the amateur move. She did something different. She told the AI, "You are now my creative director." Then she typed a detailed prompt for an AI-powered branding kit for a yoga studio, a minimalist logo, Instagram templates using the same color palette, and ad creatives for a promotion, all with clean, readable text. What's the most impressive AI image you've seen so far? Let me know in the comments. In minutes, her screen was filled with a cohesive, professional brand identity, a complete package. And that's when the truth hit her. The AI could be the designer. Her job was no longer to push pixels for hours. It was to understand the client's needs and conduct the orchestra. She wasn't selling her time anymore. She was selling a high-value solution. This is the next level of service you can offer. AI-powered branding kits. You can charge $500 for a package like this. Land just 3 clients a month, and that's $1,500 in revenue. This is one of the best AI tools to make money because it lets you sell a complete strategic package, not just a single graphic. A $500 branding kit is life-changing, but it's a one-time payment. The holy grail is a client who pays you every single month, like clockwork. And that usually means video, which, for most of us, is where the dream dies. We're not directors. We don't own a camera. Or so we thought. Meet David. He's a composite of people stuck in middle management. He works in HR, and his life is a series of soul-crushing PowerPoints. This week, he's staring at a 40-page onboarding deck he has to turn into a training module, picturing the new hire's eyes glazing over. This time, instead of PowerPoint, he opens Synthesia. He pastes the script from the first 60 seconds into a text box, chooses a hyper-realistic AI avatar, and clicks Generate. In minutes, a professional studio-quality training video appears. The avatar is speaking his words, perfectly lip-synced. And in that moment, David realizes something profound. Every company with an HR department, every business that needs to train staff, every sales team that needs to create demo videos, they all have this exact same problem, and he just found the solution. This is the identity shift. You're not a video producer, you don't need to be. If you can get a script from a client, you can create a professional video with a few clicks. This is a sellable system. You can offer corporate training video production as a monthly retainer. Charge $1,250 a month for 4 or 5 short videos. Just 2 clients, and you're at $2,500 a month in recurring revenue. This is the power of using the best AI tools to make money at scale. One person with a $64 a month subscription can replace an entire video production crew: the camera operator, the actor, the editor. And with Synthesia supporting over 140 languages, you could run a global production house from your laptop. These first 3 tools are powerful delivery vehicles, but they're useless if you don't have a strategy. You can have the best service in the world, but if you don't know who to sell it to or what to say, you have a hobby, not a business. And this is the part that stops most people. The fear of selling, the blank page of a cold email, the insecurity of not being a business person. Tool number 4 solves this. It's not a service you sell, it's the free tool you use to run the entire operation. It's the brain. This is my screen, and this is the engine of my entire business. A simple ChatGPT window. Watch. Let's say we want to sell that AI-powered branding kit service we talked about with Midjourney. I'm going to type, act as the Chief Marketing Officer for a local dental practice in Austin, Texas. I'm giving you their website URL, analyze it, and tell me their top 3 marketing challenges. Now, draft a short, compelling outreach email to the owner. Position an AI-powered branding service as the direct solution to their outdated social media presence. Make the tone helpful, not salesy. Seconds later, it comes back. It identifies that their patient photos are low quality, their logo looks dated, and they have 0 cohesive branding on Instagram. Then it writes the email. It's not a generic template. It's a targeted, empathetic message that speaks directly to the business owner's problems and offers a clear, tangible solution. It's better than what 95% of people could write on their own. This is the identity shift. You're not a salesperson. You're not a strategist. You don't have to be. You can use ChatGPT as your co-founder. It will find your clients, it will write your pitches, it will generate the scripts for your Synthesia videos, and the marketing angles for your Midjourney ads. This is one of the best AI tools to make money because it fills the skill gaps you think are holding you back. A free or $20 a month tool gives you the leverage of an entire marketing department. Am I the only one who gets a little bit of anxiety staring at a blank email? Let me know if you feel that too. And if you're getting value from this breakdown of AI services, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We go deep on one of these every single week. These tools are powerful, yet using them one by one is still trading your time for money. The final tool is different. It's how you build systems that work for you. It's how you get to that $8,147 invoice. Before I show you though, I have to tell you about the time I tried to take a shortcut and failed miserably. Because right now, you might be thinking this all sounds a little too good to be true. There has to be an easier, more passive way, and you've probably seen the videos promising it. I fell for one, the promise of making $15,000 a month with a faceless AI-generated YouTube channel. Pure passive income, no experience needed. I went for it. I picked the unsaturated niche of wealth affirmations, paid $50 for an AI video tool, designed thumbnails, and posted consistently for a week, following the guru's instructions. The result? After a week and $50, my channel had 3 subscribers. My best video had just 230 views. The feedback was brutal. The AI voice was robotic. The content had no soul. There was no human connection, no reason for a real person to subscribe. It was a failing model. That $50 failure is the most important lesson in this entire video. The promise of easy, passive income from AI-generated content is a trap. It ignores the one thing that will always matter: human value. AI is not a replacement for strategy. It's not a replacement for soul. The best AI tools to make money aren't the ones that help you generate soulless content. They're the ones that help you solve real problems for real people. That failure taught me everything. Stop automating soul and start solving problems. And the biggest, most valuable problems are solved by making businesses more efficient. This final step is embodied by Liam Otley. At 23, he dropped out of university to chase online businesses. He had some e-commerce and coding experience, but was new to AI. When ChatGPT was released, he went all in, and his first attempt almost destroyed him. He built an AI product, and for a while, it worked. Then a major bug hit. Sales plummeted 70% overnight. His inbox flooded with angry customer emails. The pressure was so intense, he decided to sell the startup just to avoid losing everything. He was at his breaking point. Right in the middle of that crisis, he noticed something. The YouTube tutorials he made to promote his app, showing people how to build with AI, were exploding. People booked consulting calls with him for $150. The demand was so high he had to keep raising his prices. That was the breakthrough. He was trying to sell a product when the market was screaming for a service. This led him to the fifth tool, Zapier AI. Zapier is the glue that connects the internet. It lets the 6,000 apps that businesses already use talk to each other, and their new AI agents allow you to build systems that don't just follow rules, they make decisions. The service is AI automation consulting. You're not selling a tool, you're selling a system. For example, a real estate agent gets a new lead. Instead of them manually writing an email, you build a system. The moment the form is submitted, Zapier tells ChatGPT to write a personalized follow-up. Then it tells Gmail to send it. The agent connects with a new client in seconds, without lifting a finger. That $8,147 invoice wasn't for one automation. It was for a complete client intake system for a marketing agency, saving them from hiring 2 full-time employees. That's the ultimate leverage. For a $3,500 setup fee, you can save a company over $100,000 a year. This is how you create undeniable value. Liam Otley went from being broke, unskilled, and on the verge of quitting to generating $160,000 a month in just 8 months by building these kinds of systems for others. So we started with an $8,147 invoice and a simple idea. You don't sell AI, you sell solutions. We saw how Chris Hanna used Submagic to escape a job he hated, how you can use Midjourney to become a creative strategist, and Synthesia to build a scalable content machine. Your first step isn't to start an agency, it's much smaller. Tonight, I want you to do one simple experiment. Go to Submagic. They have a free trial. Upload a short video of yourself talking. It can be anything. And just watch what the AI does to it. That's it. Don't think about clients, don't think about pricing. Just see the leverage for yourself for the first time. And in the comments below, tell me one tedious manual task in your job or side hustle that you wish AI could just take off your plate. I read every single one here on Pragati Kunwer. And if you want to see how I'd take one of those ideas from the comments and turn it into a real profitable AI service, step by step, make sure you subscribe, because that's exactly what we're doing next.